in our camp. Everything's going well, super excited, motivated, and everything's going super good.
We're about to test out each other's, training methods. We're gonna all brainstorm, put some good shit together, bring it to the table.
It's actually good to be away from home, away from, the bad stuff.
Nobody can do it for you. You know what I mean? You got to push yourself. You got to want it for yourself, and you got to keep wanting it once you get to that level. Like I said, just seeing him do it, it show why he's the champion that he is.
And I know how hard I work. And I've always said the fights are won in the training camps.
This is where you find out all the things about yourself. With all these voices in your head, you're gonna be like, you know what, I'm gonna keep pushing. It's so much more mental. Your body is gonna be like, I don't wanna work, but the part where you just keep pushing.
What if the biggest story surrounding Gervonta Tank Davis has nothing to do with his next opponent?
It's you and your own thoughts right here. That's why you go against yourself, baby. There's the morning session, the 6 a.m. session. So this morning we did our run, and I'm starting the sprints. I introduced them slowly to regular, and then we did incline sprints. So we can get a lot more lactic acid, but it's an incline, so it's not going as fast, but still fast enough. Like, see that second wind? Remember I told you? It's there. I got it up, but we got to continue that. You brought the pressure, I got to continue it. So it's important to have that wavelength and have that program set for that. And then we got to go to boxing gym after. I'm going to give him a break, 3-4 hours, and then sleep, get some food in you, rest, a lot of water. Fascia system needs to hydrate.
The shot you guys should practice the most. Sometimes we don't land off top, but we have to keep working at it, bro, because if you can land the jab, bro, you can land everything else. And it sets everything up. Let's say I want to throw a jab here. His head, his attention, if I throw a jab here, I come with a body shot. All right? You know what I mean? Or I can touch like that. That's a good
What if the real headline is the dramatic transformation taking place long before he even steps into the ring? That's exactly the question boxing fans have been asking after new training footage began circulating online. Instead of focusing on fight announcements or contract negotiations, the entire conversation has shifted toward Tank's preparation, his mindset, and the people now standing beside him every single day. One face, in particular, caught everyone's attention: David Benavidez. Along with the guidance of renowned trainer Jose Benavidez Sr., Tank appears to have entered one of the most demanding training camps of his career, and according to those closest to the camp, the atmosphere is completely different from anything fans have seen before. From the moment each day begins, there seems to be only one objective: constant improvement. The mornings don't start with light workouts or media appearances. They begin before sunrise with long-distance runs, intense sprint sessions, and conditioning drills designed to push the body far beyond its comfort zone. The goal isn't simply to build endurance, it's to strengthen the mind. Trainers repeatedly emphasize that every champion eventually reaches a point where the body wants to quit, and that's where true greatness is separated from ordinary talent. Tank himself appears to have embraced that mentality, pushing through exhausting sessions while constantly challenging himself to go one step further than the day before. Inside the gym, the intensity only increases. Rather than repeating the same basic combinations, every session revolves around precision, timing, and intelligent movement. Coaches continue stressing the importance of mastering the jab, not just as a scoring punch, but as the foundation for everything else. A perfectly timed jab creates openings for body shots, defensive angles, and explosive counters. Every movement is analyzed, every mistake corrected immediately, and every drill performed with championship-level focus. Observers have noticed that Tank isn't rushing through exercises simply to finish them. Instead, he appears fully engaged, carefully listening to instructions and working to refine even the smallest details of his technique. Perhaps the most fascinating part of this camp is the presence of David Benavidez. Rather than simply sharing the same training facility, the two elite fighters seem to be learning from one another every day. They exchange ideas, compare different approaches to offense and defense, and constantly push each other to maintain a higher standard. Benavidez is known for overwhelming opponents with relentless pressure, non-stop combinations, and incredible punch volume, while Tank has built his reputation on explosive accuracy, devastating counterpunching, and one-punch knockout power. Watching two completely different fighting styles train side by side has created enormous excitement throughout the boxing community. Many fans believe this unique environment could help both fighters improve in ways that ordinary training camps simply cannot provide. People around the camp have also noticed something beyond the physical improvements. They believe Tank looks mentally refreshed. In recent interviews, he has spoken about enjoying the opportunity to focus entirely on boxing without the distractions that have surrounded him in the past. That change in mindset could be even more important than any new technique or conditioning drill. Boxing has always been as much a mental battle as a physical one, and many champions have said that confidence, discipline, and emotional stability often determine the outcome long before the opening bell rings. If Tank has truly found that balance again, then this training camp could represent far more than preparation for his next fight. It could mark the beginning of a completely new chapter in his career, one that transforms not only the way he trains, but also the way he performs when the lights are brightest and the pressure is at its highest. As footage from the camp continued spreading across social media, the conversation quickly grew beyond simple workout highlights. Fans weren't just reacting to Tank Davis throwing combinations or completing difficult conditioning drills. They were trying to understand what was really happening behind the scenes. Many began asking whether this was simply a temporary training arrangement or the beginning of a long-term partnership that could completely reshape one of boxing's biggest stars. Every new clip seemed to raise more questions than answers. Instead of following his usual routine, Tank appeared to be embracing a completely different environment, one built on discipline, accountability, and constant pressure to improve. According to people close to the camp, there are no easy days. Every workout is treated with the same intensity as a championship fight, forcing every athlete inside the gym to perform at their absolute best. One of the biggest reasons fans became so excited was the chemistry developing between Tank Davis and David Benavidez. Although both fighters compete with different styles inside the ring, they share the same obsession with hard work. Benavidez has earned his reputation through relentless pressure, non-stop combinations, and an incredible work rate that overwhelms opponents. Tank, on the other hand, is known for patience, timing, precision, and devastating knockout power. Watching these two champions train side by side has created an environment where each fighter is constantly exposed to a different way of thinking. Rather than competing against one another, they appear to be exchanging knowledge, discussing techniques, and pushing each other to become even better. Many boxing observers believe that kind of atmosphere can accelerate a fighter's growth because learning from another elite athlete often reveals weaknesses that ordinary sparring partners simply cannot expose. Jose Benavidez Sr. has also played a major role in generating excitement around the camp. Widely respected as one of boxing's most experienced trainers, he has openly praised Tank's natural talent while making it clear that discipline is what separates great fighters from legendary ones. According to him, when Tank commits himself completely to training, very few boxers in the world possess the combination of speed, timing, reflexes, and punching power needed to compete with him. Coming from a trainer who has worked with world-class fighters for years, those comments immediately caught the attention of fans and analysts alike. His confidence wasn't based on hype or social media promotion. It came from watching Tank train every single day and seeing the effort being put in behind closed doors. Tank himself has also hinted that his current mindset is very different from previous years. He admitted that he's enjoying boxing again and feels mentally stronger than he has in a long time. For many fans, that statement may actually be more important than any training footage. Throughout boxing history, countless champions have explained that physical conditioning alone isn't enough to dominate at the highest level. Confidence, emotional stability, and mental clarity often become the deciding factors when two elite fighters share the ring. A boxer can possess incredible power and flawless technique, but if distractions begin affecting preparation, those advantages quickly disappear. That's why so many people believe this camp could become a turning point in Tank's career. It's not just about building stronger muscles or improving stamina. It's about creating the right mindset before stepping back into the spotlight. Naturally, the boxing community has already started connecting these developments to Tank's future. Every interview sparks new debates. Every training session creates fresh speculation. Some believe this version of Tank Davis could become even more dangerous than the fighter fans have watched over the past several years. Others remain cautious, arguing that training footage can never guarantee success once the opening bell rings. After all, many fighters have looked spectacular inside the gym only to struggle under the bright lights on fight night. Still, one thing almost everyone agrees on is that something feels different this time. The energy surrounding Tank Davis has changed, his focus appears sharper, and the people around him seem fully committed to bringing out the very best version of one of boxing's biggest superstars. Whether this transformation leads to championship dominance or simply becomes another interesting chapter in his career is a question that only his next performance inside the ring will be able to answer.